I know Mr. McCovery through Facebook. We are in a group on Facebook together, and that's where we actually interact at. I don't interact with him on my regular page, on my timeline, or anything like that.
What was the focus of the group? Just a bunch of friends, or was there something about it?
Just a messy group.
Okay. So that's how you meet him, and then do you meet him in person?
I met him in person the night of the encounter.
Okay, and that was a one-night stand?
Yes.
Okay. You allowed him to tape. Who did the taping? You taped or he taped?
He taped.
He taped. Did you know he was taping?
Yes.
And why did you, I'm not trying to judge you, but I have to ask, it seems kind of like a bad idea, a guy you don't know on a one-night stand, to allow him to keep a tape of you and make a tape of you.
In all honesty, the night in question of when we did have sex, the defendant and I were both on ecstasy pills. The initial thing was we were going to meet up for me to sell him ecstasy pills.
Okay, that's honest. All right.
And that in itself is why I was
For judgment.
Yes.
Okay. So nothing happens for some time, and then what happens?
In February of 2018, I think the date was actually February 21st of 2018, a friend of mine inboxes me through Facebook, and he shows me a screenshot of the site with my picture on it.
Okay, so hold on. So a friend of yours is on a porn site.
Yes.
And he tells you that you are on a porn site.
Yes, I actually asked him how he found it, and he said that he was looking up BBWs and so on and so forth, and a lot of the words that he was putting in to find videos was matching of the defendant's description of the video, and he said that's how he found me.
What's BBW?
BBW is just another term for a voluptuous female.
Oh, woman. That's what's the W for?
Big black woman or...
Okay.
Yeah.
So he sends a picture where there is a face, and it appears that the person is having oral sex with a man. And that guy recognized you?
I'm under the assumption that he watched it, and that's how he knew it was me, and then sent it to me.
Okay. Because I'm going to need to watch it. I don't want to watch it, but that's the lawsuit you brought. But I need to understand a few things before I watch it. So he sees the video, because from the screenshot, I can't tell. So he sees the video, he calls you, says, this is you. And then does he send you the video or just the screenshot?
He sent me the screenshot, and after I seen that...
Did you know from looking at the screenshot exactly what it was?
From the picture on the screenshot, I knew what that was.
Why? How did you know?
Because I know what that video is.
Okay.
I've seen the video. He sent me the video.
When did he send you the video?
After it was made. Like, if it wasn't that night, it was like the next day.
Okay. So just by looking at the screenshot, you know who you had been with and you knew what encounter it was.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't need anybody to give you help to, you know it's him.
Yes, he's the only one I did a video with.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes,
really.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So what do? Do you call him?
I immediately call him.
And what'd he say?
At first, he didn't answer. And then when he finally does pick up the phone, he's pretending like he doesn't know what's going on. He claimed that his phone was lost, that he did not upload it to Pornhub.
Can you tell by looking at Pornhub whose account it is?
They have a profile, and on his Pornhub profile, there's like a small picture of him. And I've seen that same picture of him on his Facebook page. And that's how that is the only video I've done. And so I didn't need to figure out who it was from that profile.
What's going on?
It's all a bogus claim. I met the young lady a couple years ago. I'm a pretty likable, popular guy on social media.
Are you?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so. And,
okay. Did you post her video on a site?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay.
I've explained that to her.
Who did? How did the video that you took end up on a porn site? Oh, by the way, the porn site, whoever uploads it gets paid each time it's looked at, right?
Yes, and I did not know that.
I never received any payment because I never posted it.
Is it your account?
No, it's not. And I never put a video of me and this young lady up.
Well, how would the video get out?
I'm not aware of just...
The video was in your possession.
Me and her have never did a video.
Oh, you've never done a video with her?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you have sex with her?
When you look at this video...
Listen to me. Did you have sex with her?
No, I did not.
You've never had sex with her?
No, ma'am.
You want to know how I know this guy's lying? Is because in the beginning of this case, as she's going on talking about what was going on in the Facebook group, why they met, what they did when they met, what he did when they met, he's over there sitting on the other side with a smug look, laughing, giggling to himself. You want to know why? Because he knows that it is true, and he knows what he did and how it's wild and it's crazy that this is being now said in court on TV, and he's feeling embarrassed by it. Now, if it's something that he didn't do, desperately didn't do, his actions and the way he'd be carrying himself in this courtroom would be 100% different, and I think that he absolutely did do these things, and he did upload this video, and I don't want to see it, and I hope that the judge doesn't have to look at it. But let's keep watching.
We've talked before.
No, I didn't ask if you've talked before. I asked if you had sex with her. I'm being very clear in my question. Have you ever had sex with that woman? That's my question. What's your answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So your testimony is not your body, not your sexual encounter, you never did a tape, and this is not your porn site, and you did not upload this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
When you look at the video, you will never, you won't see me or any of my body parts on the video.
Okay.
And
when I look at the video, am I gonna see that the person who posted it is you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What?
I was gonna say that he sent me the video. You won't see his face because he's the one recording it, but you will hear his voice.
Do you have the actual raw video that he sent you back then?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I actually, when I was notifying him about me finding out about him putting that on Pornhub, I told him that I still have the conversation between me and him from when he sent it to me.
Let me see it.
I think the young lady trying to frame me. And
Is this a video he posted?
Yes.
So on Pornhub, this exactly that I'm looking at is what they would see?
Yes.
she's posted the video numerous of times.
What do you mean?
She put the video on Facebook.
When?
She posted, I believe it was around February 21st.
Of what year?
2018.
Okay, now prove that. So go on Facebook and show me how you are proving to me that she posted it on Facebook.
There's two videos right here.
Okay, is that, now if I click on that, I will see that she's posted it on her Facebook page.
She's going live on Facebook saying that she sent it out to someone who at the time claimed that they were pregnant from me. She sent it to this young lady with hopes that she would recognize me.
Okay, stop.
Oh, yeah.
No, just a second. So the proof you have is her posting the following video on Facebook where she's explaining things, right? Okay, let me see that. And what date was that post? Does it say it?
It was all the same. It was all the same.
No, all the same doesn't work, you see, because when you're a fact finder and you're trying to figure out what happened before, at the same time, is a messy way that litigants talk, but judges don't. So these are video of video, right? All right, I need to know the actual dates. Do you have them, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are the dates?
The 21st, February 21st. That's the day. That's the day
that she's talking in this video.
Yes, ma'am.
It's February 21st of what year?
2018.
Okay. All right, now here's a video.
I sent it to one person in this group. I only sent it to one person. I didn't send it to nobody.
Why'd you send it to her?
Because she also had sex with the defendant, and I sent it to him because he was denying that it was even him or he even posted the video.
When did you send it to her? After you found it on Pornhub?
Yes,
or before
after
you
I found it on Pornhub.
And the reason that you sent it to her was that so you would have another witness that was in fact him?
Yes.
But isn't his picture right on the...
Yes.
Okay. This is what?
That's a post.
A post on Facebook from what day?
The 21st of February.
When do you find it in Pornhub?
I found out about it on the 21st of February.
2018.
2018.
Why did you wait so long to file a lawsuit? I'm curious. It doesn't matter. She's within the statute of limitations. I'm just curious.
I went, when this first happened, when it exactly first happened, I had warrants. So I figured I can't press charges against him because they would arrest me too. So I turned myself in. And in that time frame, I asked the officers, could I press charges? And they told me it was more of a civil matter and that I would have to take him to court. They wouldn't be able to arrest him. The revenge porn is just
So the
became
delay was what? To resolve your criminal cases? I don't understand why you delayed. I guess I'm trying to figure out why you delayed. You had warrants out. That's why you didn't file it in February. But what changed your mind?
Mr. McCovery, I feel like is antagonizing. Here and there, he'll speak, talk. He's also inboxing me saying, this reminded me of you. And it feels like I'm being violated.
Okay.
Basically.
This is part of one issue that I think that this judge, she's correct in a sense of saying, why did you wait so long to do anything about this? But at the same time, I think people who don't experience things like this don't realize that this type of stuff is very violating and sometimes can make people so paralyzed that they don't know what they can do or how they can go about things. Now, for someone like her who already has, criminal charges on her and warrants out for her arrest, and then something like this pops up and it's very violating and debilitating, I can understand kind of the oddity and the complexity of this, of what would it take for someone to finally get the strength and bravery to do something about this, to get it removed. Now, for me, it seems like it could be an almost impossible task because once it's on the internet, it's very difficult to get it removed from the internet because then everyone has access to it and you can't possibly stop everyone from having access to it now. But what you can do is press charges a bit against the person who posted it. Hence, I think it was this guy. But in this situation, to say that it took her too long to press charges, that might mean that she maybe wanted it to be out there, isn't necessarily a good argument from this judge. And the reason why is because I do think that there is complexity to something like this happening. There's a reason why many, many women don't say anything until years later about someone very powerful that did something inappropriate to them. And there's a reason for that. And I think this falls under the same kind of guidelines, if you will. So what do you guys think? Do you agree?
Every blue moon, he would just text you something that would remind you.
If there was a post that came up in the group and I make a comment, hey, Amy. And
it's no longer up, right?
No, it's no longer on Pornhub. That same day, he took it down.
Okay, when everything hit the fan and you were accusing
Yes.
him okay. So how soon after you had sex with him did you discover it had been posted?
We had sex in December. I found out in February.
Okay. All right, so what I'd like you to, and when did he send you the tape?
He sent me the tape in December.
In December,
Yes,
right
ma'am.
afterwards?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How is it that I have you sending her the tape if you didn't get taped and you didn't send her the tape?
That wasn't my Facebook that sent that to her.
Give me your phone again with the texts.
What text? What's the number? That's
Your inbox conversations.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry. I'm saying it wrong. Your inbox conversation on Facebook. That's what we're looking at, right?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
So if I scroll up, I'll see the tape. If I scroll down, I will see him denying it, right?
He doesn't deny it in here. Not in the conversation. He denies it on Facebook. When I made the post after finding out, after trying to contact him, call him, inbox, face
Stop
chat,
talking.
he would not admit, he did not take it down. He was just denying it, ignoring me. So I did make the post because I knew that that's where he would respond to me at. That was my mistake.
Wait, you made a post of what?
I said, around the time that
Look
I
at
found
me.
out.
Stop talking. I can't hear two people at once. What's wrong with you? Go ahead.
Around the time I found out about the video on the 21st of February, that was around the same time that Black China had her video leaked. So that's what I said. So apparently Black China isn't the only one who has had their sex tape leaked. And I told him that he would run me my coins.
He would what? Run
Me
you?
my coins, give
Okay.
me my money.
Right. Now, but did you post the video when you...
No,
Okay. Did you
When
say
he
where
came-
it was posted?
no,
You just said, this is what this guy did?
yes.
Okay, that's fine. I want to see the Facebook messages.
From the start?
No, you know what I want? I want to see the porno tape. I want to see it in the Porno Hub site. Did you play that and record it?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay.
Once I saw that was that video, I didn't need to see it. I already had it in my phone. There was no purpose of watching what I had.
No, but there is, because you're going to prove to me that he posted it, right?
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Because I went to his site on
That's what I'm
Pornhub.
saying, that you went to
I'm
the
sorry,
site
I
on
misunderstood you. Yes.
That's what I mean. And according to you, it has his picture.
Yes, ma'am.
May I see it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is the picture
Of
that's
him.
next to that name,
Yes.
right? And this is the picture that this is a tiny picture of, right?
Yes.
In other words, he just took a picture of like his eyes to post on the actual porn site. And this is your Facebook picture. Can you explain this?
I have a public Facebook.
So somebody's framing you?
The young lady wanted to be attached.
How much money
to
did you make off of this?
I didn't make $1. The young lady wanted to be attached to me.
How much more evidence do I need? Because I'm not going to do a naked lineup. You see?
The young lady,
You know what? You have a counterclaim against her for $3,500. For what?
no one knows about this situation. So my family,
Well, they're going to know now, aren't they?
I'm a married man.
Were you married when you had sex with her?
Yes.
You got to make some better choices in your life, too,
Oh, I
right?
am. I
Okay.
am.
So you're a
said-
married man that had sex with her, then posted it on the internet for profit. And you're a little, and so since you're married, you want somebody to pay you money because that turned out to be a really bad idea because now you're on national television defending yourself.
I didn't post the video. She posted the video, and it's not me in the video.
So your version, let me tell you who's going to know if it's you in the video.
This guy is an absolute buffoon. He 100% did it. And the thing is in what world do you think that we'll ever agree and listen to this guy? And when he's already saying that he's not a trustworthy person, he's already sitting here going, I'm a married man and I'm doing things behind the scenes. His story's not matching up. It's like, what is it? Either you're a married man and you would never do such a thing, or he's like, I'm a married man and I did things with this woman, but I didn't do them. He's saying two things at once. What would he think if we're gonna, like, somehow he thinks we're gonna believe him? I just don't understand what is going on with this guy. He's an absolute idiot. I can't believe he is even attempting to make these lies. He's so terrible at his testimony, and I wish that he was in Judge Judy's courtroom, because she would totally destroy this guy.
That's a problem, isn't it?
No, it's not me. So I'm okay with. I'm okay
So
with
you're
that.
okay with it. You see, life is filled with choices, and some of them are bad, and we're all human, and I get it. It might be a good idea to not be on ecstasy, not sell ecstasy, not let a guy on a one-night stand tape you, and then cry about it later, okay? There's a part of me that is saying that to you, okay? But that doesn't give that somebody the right to profit off of it and show it to the world and get 69 cents a peep, okay? It doesn't. How'd you get it off the site? You complained to the site?
No, I didn't know how to have them take it down.
Oh, okay.
It was
So you didn't
after
even
I
have
made
anything
the-
to do with it being taken out.
No, after I made the post, and a lot of people were asking, was it him? Did he do it?
Then all of a sudden,
It
the
was
person
taken
who
down.
puts it up, who's not him, takes it down.
Exactly.
Oh, please. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck,
It's a duck.
and it looks like a duck, it's a duck. How do you know about the 3,000? Because you saw how many
I've had
views.
2 people tell me that Pornhub pays you to put amateur videos up. I didn't think it was the truth to that until
Does
I
Pornhub pay for videos?
I'm not
I looked
aware.
it up and they do.
That was the right answer. I was trying to trick him. What?
I haven't got paid from anything.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to engage in calculating views. I think I'm going to engage in the violation and breach of trust that it was. And there's several things that a trier of fact considers, you know? I'd be lying if I didn't tell you, as I did earlier, that I am considering the fact that you did it at all. I'd be lying but again, that doesn't give them the right to make it public. I'd be lying if I didn't consider that you sent it to the potential baby mama, I guess, because, that's you publicizing it too. But nobody has a right to do this to somebody else. Nobody. And I am finding in your favor, and I would be lying if I didn't say that it is really hard to identify you in that, and that a lot of the identification happened because you got so mad that but I don't blame you, because you got so mad that it was posted. Then all of a sudden everybody's gonna start looking at it and knows about it and whatever else, because you said something. But so what? You have a right to be angry that violation happened. And you have a right to call attention to the violation, even if by doing so, you're calling attention to the tape as well. You have that right. That's what that's what that guy banks on, that you're gonna keep your mouth shut about it. That's what he banks on. I'm finding in your favor in the amount of $5,000. You will pay her for that little privilege that you exercise.
So the judge gives the plaintiff a judgment for $5,000 against you. That's legal stuff. Got to pay this.
Yeah.
What are you thinking right now?
That's all she need?
I mean, you say it wasn't you. You really didn't deny it that strongly.
It wasn't me. You're not going to see my face in the video, none of my body parts. The young lady just want to be attached to me. It ain't nothing.
Well, the judge is convinced it was you. That's your. One more problem. What about your wife? Suppose she sees this. Think she's going to say it?
I'd get another one.
Another what?
Wife.
Oh, you're a winner. Okay. Goodbye. I don't know. You made a bad mistake, too. You know.
A terrible mistake.
Yeah. You're not going to do that again, huh?
I haven't done it since.
Okay. I feel sorry for you. But good for you for suing anyway. Maybe the $5,000 will help.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Well, Harvey, what do you think?
Well, this was almost one of the most crazy courtroom sessions I've ever experienced in my entire life, and I do feel sorry for this lady. Now, I don't think that these judges really understand the concept of revenge P, and the reason why is this. They never rule as if that's already a law, because that is in law right now, that it is 100% illegal to do what this guy did. And for whatever reason, I mean, $5,000 is a great amount of money, but I feel like there's an innocence and a purity and a sense of kind of privacy and intimacy that is ruined when this guy did this. And $5,000 is not going to take that back. So I feel like this guy honestly needs to go to jail, if you're asking me. And I hope his wife sees this, because she needs to kind of get Timbuktu and get out of there. Because if this guy's doing this to her, he's 100% doing this probably to his wife or other women as well. And it's a very dangerous situation for everyone involved. This guy is 100% a buffoon. He's an absolute idiot. I don't know what this lady saw in him, to be honest with you. And I hope that he has something coming for him, because he needs to be put into his place to realize that what he's doing is absolutely horrible, and there needs to be justice in the system. Absolutely. I want to know what you guys think about this, because I think the judge was correct, but she was too heavy-handed in the fact that, oh, well, you did this and you slept with him and you filmed it and the mattress polo was on tape and then you put the mattress polo out on the internet and, that's the risk you took. Because I disagree with that sentiment. I disagree. I don't think that just because someone filmed it and just because you slept with somebody, that suddenly now it's a risk that it might get put out there. And I think that there's a reason why there's a law for this. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Leave your comments down below what you think, and I can't wait to see them.